us try to talk about your experiences. So let us start with Lisa. What was the worst natural disaster that you have experienced?
I think earthquake is the natural disaster, the most terrible natural disaster.
Okay, why do you think so?
Because it can cause the house collapse,
Yes.
and the high grade earthquake may cause tsunami,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yes.
8 or 9 years ago in
Mm-hmm.
Japan.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. So, yeah, it can cause a lot of things, right? Yes.
Yes.
So, what about you, Lisa? Have you ever experienced a very strong earthquake or an
Yes.
earthquake that had bad effects?
Yes, I have.
What happened?
Uh, but I live in North Taiwan.
Uh-huh.
So we don't we didn't have the serious effect.
Oh, okay. So that's good. Because you are far from the line, right? Like do you know what it is called? Where the earthquake usually happens?
Uh, I learned it, but I suddenly forget.
It's okay, Lisa. John, what about you? Do you know what it is called? Like the line that they call where the earthquake usually happens?
Uh, your question is to ask me about the earthquake area.
Mm, what it is called, what the term is for where earthquakes usually happen.
Uh, where I think in Taiwan is usually it is usually to happen the earthquake or in Japan.
Yeah, in Japan or in
Yeah,
Taiwan. So you call it a, here, let me type it for you. You call it
yeah,
a fault line.
yeah. Maybe
Yes.
I think it's in like California.
Yeah,
Yeah,
California is also on
California.
a
Yeah,
fault line. So California, like Japan, so they are on top of a fault line, right?
yeah.
Yes. So where there is a fault line, there is earthquake that usually happens in that area. Yeah, thank you, John. Lisa, you can say it this way. Please read your sentences again.
I think the earthquake is the most terrible natural disaster because it can cause houses to collapse and like the tsunami that happened in Japan.
Yes, thank you, Lisa.